Okay, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how to play challenge number 1, the Star Wars game in code.org. It's called Star Wars Building a Galaxy with Code, and you're going to be basically programming BB-8 over here. So when you click on code.org, for the first time you log in the top right corner, you're going to create an account. You want to sign up as a student, use your Google credentials, and then when it asks for our 6-digit code, this is our code right here, BMKFQK, and then it'll take you into our class and it'll show you all the courses that are available to you, and you're going to do the Star Wars Building a Galaxy with Code, and you're going to complete levels 1 through 15, okay? And then when you're done, you'll screenshot to submit, so I'll show you that. So I'm already in. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to watch a video. I'm just going to go past it, but it's basically welcoming you to kind of explaining to you how the code works. It's similar to Scratch, it's blocks. So that pop up, you're going to see over here on the left, there's a hint. Up here at the top, it tells you what you have to do on this level. So we need the scrap metal, and they show a picture of it. BB-8, can you get it? So I'm just going to close this out. This is our stage over here on the left. You're going to see the scrap metal is right here. So they have already done the block for us, and they said when run is hit, run is under the stage, or like a play button, you want BB-8 to move to the right. So I'm going to click OK here. I'm going to go, they already did the code for us on this level, and notice at the top here you can see the levels, 1 all the way down to 15, okay? So I'm going to hit play, BB-8, oh, he only moved 1 block. So what do I need to do? I need to add a second move right, and now I'm going to reset and run again, and then he moves 2 blocks, he collects this. And I don't know what keep playing means. I never clicked on that button. I'm not sure. So I always just hit continue. It takes you to the next level. And I'm just going to keep going. We need more scrap metal. Can you get all the metal in this area? So BB-8 has to move right twice. So we'll just do a second move right. And then he has to move down twice. So move down, move down. I'm going to click run. And you will see that works. And now I'm going to hit continue. And we're just going to keep going on to level 3. And I'm just going to keep playing. And then I'm going to move right again, and then if this way we get stuck, so I move right, then I have to move left to go back to this position, and then up in order to get that scrap metal. So this way you can get stuck on a level, you can just pause whenever you're stuck, and you can just take a look at my code. All right, so he moved down, and I need to move left, and I need another move left. I need another move down, and I need another move down, and then another move left. It does say watch out for the bandits, so don't get eaten. I don't think they eat them. Whatever they do, those bandits do. All right, it's up to you, BB-8. We're still getting this stuff. So move right. I'm going to move right again. I'm going to move down. I'm going to move down again. I'm going to move down again, and I'm going to move. Ooh, the music sounds very scary. And this, it does, we don't have to do this on every level. They kind of slowly get you into some other types of blocks. Okay, so we need 4 more pieces of metal. Can you find them? All right, so BB-8's going down. I'm going to have him move down again, and then he's going to move back up. And he's going to move right 1. He's going to move right 2. He's going to move right 3. He's going to move left 1, and he's going to move, oops, and then move up. Down, up, right, left, and up. And there are other paths you can take. Like I'm doing it one way, but there are different paths for BB-8 as well. So, okay, another video. So she's going to talk you into different types of blocks. We're going to put new types of blocks in, so you should watch the video because it does explain it and it's very helpful. So if now the little helper things pop up, hold down these buttons or the arrow keys on your keyboard to trigger the events. Place a move droid up block here to move up. Okay, so we have a new category of blocks. So as it's R2-D2, I need you to get a critical message to the rebel pilots. Make R2-D2 move. So when up arrow is pressed, what do we want to do? We want the droid to move up. When down arrow is pressed, what do we want to do? We want the droid to move down. So now when I run it, I have to actually use my arrow keys on my keyboard, and I have to move R2-D2 up and down to collect or to contact the rebel pilots. Okay, continue. Okay, same thing. Get all the rebel pilots as quickly as possible. So when up arrow is pressed, we want to move the droid up. When down arrow is pressed, we want to move the droid down. When left arrow is pressed, we're going to move the droid left. And when right arrow is pressed, we're going to move the droid right. I'm going to hit run, and then I have used all 4 of my arrow keys now on my keyboard in order to contact or collect or whatever I'm doing to all the rebel pilots. Get to them. Okay. All right, moving right along. Level 9. Okay, we have hidden the code you wrote, but you can still use the arrow keys to move. Okay, so they still have that code available for us to move R2-D2 right, left, up, and down. And now it's your game, so you can choose the sound now. Try the drop down to pick a different sound. So we're going to use different sounds. So it says reach the rebel pilots. Let's add points. Add points when R2-D2 gets to each rebel pilot. Get 900 points to win. Okay, so when goal is touched, which means when we touch the rebel pilot, there's a bunch of different sounds. You can do random or you can pick a specific sound. Okay, so you can kind of listen to this and see which R2-D2 sound you like the best. Okay, and then we need to add points. We need a total of 900. If I only add 100 points every time I touch a pilot, I'm only going to have 300. So if I need to get 900, I need 300 points per pilot. That would be 300 for this one, 300 for this one, 300 for this one. That equals 900. I'm going to go ahead and hit run. And 300, 300, and 300. Give me 5 minutes. I'm doing a video, okay? Thanks. Okay. All right, I'm going to hit continue. Okay, watch out for the stormtroopers. It says add 100 points when R2-D2 gets a rebel pilot, remove 100 points when he gets a stormtrooper, get 200 points to pass the puzzle. So we need 200 points to pass the puzzle. So if I just added 100 points for the rebels, I'd get to 200, but the stormtroopers give me negative 200, so I'd be back to 0. So it says I can use a Minoc to make it easier. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. When I get to the rebel pilot, I'm going to add my 100 points. It tells me that's what the instructions say to do. I also can put sound in, right? I can put some type of R2-D2 sound. When I get to the stormtrooper, I have to remove 100 points. I also should probably put a sound in here. So let's do I don't know, that one. And then this Minoc, which is that bird, let's say if we get a Minoc, we can add 200 points, or let's say even 300. And then if I get the Minoc, I should be able to win the level, right? Because, watch, Stormtrooper, oh no, I have negative points. Oh no, I have negative points. Okay, I'm still at a negative. Oh no, I was unable to get 200 points. Oh, luckily I got the Minoc. Oh good, I have 300, and now that will let me pass the level. Okay? All right, moving on to level 11. All right. I'm seeing signs of increased activity on this planet. Add 3 puffer pigs to the planet and then go get them. So I have to put commands here to have them run when the program starts. Okay, so I added a puffer pig, but we need to add 3 puffer pigs. Add a puffer pig, add a puffer pig, and then 1 puffer pig plays a random sound, add 1,000 points. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if I do this right. Okay, I got my 1 puffer pig, 2 puffer pigs, and I got my 3 puffer pigs. It should be good. Yay! Okay, keep going. Level number 12. All right, can you make 2 Minocs appear when you get a Tanton? Okay, so 2 Mitocs. So I have to add a Mitoc. And I have to add a Mitoc, right? Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so every time I get a Tanton, 2 Mitocs appear. So now I can get all these Mitocs, and once I collect all these, then I should be able to win the level. Let's see if it works. Yay! Okay. Alrighty, level 13. They're multiplying. Can you make 2 or more mouse droids appear every time R2-D2 gets 1 mouse droid? Get 20 mouse droids to win. It says, can you make 2 mouse droids appear when you get a mouse droid? Okay, so when I get a mouse droid, I have to add 2. So every time I get 1, I have to add 2. Okay, whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and play the game. Let's see what happens. So they're just going to keep multiplying. But I have to get 20 in order to win the game. So every time you get 1, 2 more. They're fast. Okay, we have to get 20, so I have to keep getting it. I wish I can get the ones that are close together. All right. I don't know how many I've gotten so far. Hopefully I'm close to 20. Yay, okay, I got 20. All right, let's keep on going. Level 14. All right. Time to visit another planet. Use the new commands to change your droid and its speed. Then get the rebel pilots. Set your droid and its speed. Okay, so I'm going to say set droid. Let's make it in. Let's do random or R2D2. Should we do an R2D2? And then what do I have to do? And then it's speed. Set droid speed to fast. Should we do it at 100? Oh, we'll just leave it like that. All right. Let's see if I put that here. Okay. He is fast. Okay. Good. All right. Level 15, the last level. Okay, on this level, oops, first we're going to watch a video. It's going to tell you, you know, all the things that you need now to make a Star Wars game. You should watch the video. Okay, you can click on commands to see all your commands and events and to see the events. Okay, so you're on your own now, R2D2. You have all the tools you need to create your own puzzle. Feel free to explore and play with all the different commands and events. When you're done, press the finish button to continue. All right, I want you to create your own game. So you can use, when you click command and event, you're going to see blocks. I want you to fix this, and then when you go ahead and do that, this will turn green. I need to see that 15 is green as well. When 15 is green, you are going to screenshot to submit. Remember to screenshot. You're going to do search. You're going to open up your snipping tool. You're going to say new. You're going to draw a box around what it is that you've created. I need to see that all 15 of those green circles are pulled in. You can do it over the whole thing, whatever you want to do. And then make sure you save it to your downloads folder. I will save to downloads. If I can find my downloads, save to my downloads folder. And then you can go into Canvas to submit. Okay? Hopefully this went well for you. And that's about it. Okay. Good luck.